Hey golfers, we're inside the lab, and I wanted to go ahead and get set up for stage 2 of applying reactionary golf. So we talked about last time about really controlling this path. And what I'd like to do now is go through on how we want to really control this backswing and setting it at the top. Now my camera angle is off a little bit, so I'm going to do some tweaking, but just to kind of get the net in and everything else. So one of the things that we want to take a look at is on this takeaway. We talked about with science of the straight swing is this being our straight takeaway and keeping that club face square to its trajectory so it works this way. So this is really the first thing we want to make sure that trail hand and trail wrist do. And you're going to feel both hands and both arms and the whole upper body, and everything is going to move through this. But understand that this is actually the most effective way to control the movement of the golf club. This is just in a weaker leverage position. So on that takeaway, make sure that you set this up. Now, is it really required to have the toe here instead of here? Because some people just don't like it. No, I'm going to say if you want to get to a toe up position, that's fine. But guess what? On the way down, if you're in that toe up position, you're going to have to do some manipulation at the bottom of the swing. And that's why we're trying to take that component out, taking away extra movement that we don't need. And so that way, when we put force into the club to move the ball, it's more directed. Because if I have to do a lot of face twisting, that's energy I have to work in order to just square up the face in a short amount of time. So I really want to make sure when we get set up is get that club in that right position. Again, from here to here, I think is fine. I don't mind it being a touch inside. And as we see, some players may even go outside. It's really trying to set up what happens on the way down. That's what the backswing is all about. Now, from the front view, depending on the club you have, drivers, you're going to see probably a little bit more wind up, okay? Getting yourself loaded up here at the top, wider stance. Irons, you're probably going to see it a little bit more stable because we're worried about accuracy, not about distance. So your weight distribution going back is really going to be dependent upon the shot and dependent upon the club that you have. So I would just say don't overcomplicate this issue. Think about it. If you're going to wind up to throw a ball as far as possible, the more goes back. I'm going to wind up my driver to hit it further. Guess what? I'm going to load up a little bit more. So let the shot and the intensity of the shot really dictate where your mass is loading up. And really, you know, when I talk about that, we can kind of think of an invisible force line going down. So if I wind up more of my mass here is going to be more on my right foot, my trail foot, versus for my irons, if I'm hitting a little wedge, we're going to see it staying more centered. So realize, match up your body movement going back to the shot that you want to hit. So that's the most important thing with applying kind of the step 2 of the reactionary golf method. So thanks for being part of Inside the Golf Lab, and keep shooting me those emails about swings, questions that you have, theories, and then also look forward to seeing your swings on video and helping you out. Thanks for watching. Bye.